What up, what up, what up? How we doing? Happy N7 day. Let's see what we get. We're probably like an hour away from them actually. I think they typically release the blog at noon. But I figured I would jump on. Keep an eye out. Because I swear last year it dropped like a hair early. So we'll see. What up, Jub Jub? How you doing? Like, I know, like, my advice, or at least my take on it, is believe them when they say things. So, you know, the BioWare account might gamble a couple times. Seem to be really trying to push that this isn't going to be a real big one this year. Just, you know, don't get your hopes up too much. I will say a couple of the things that Mike said felt a little sarcastic, almost, you know, and that's probably just the hopium in me. I do have it's the first time I've worn my shirt. It's really, 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 really nice. Scornlock, I can almost guarantee you will probably not have a welcome opinion here either. If you're gonna do any of the weird anti-woke shit and all that stuff, this is probably not gonna be the place for you, unfortunately. Because they have all kinds of people saying awful stuff in their replies all the time from people who don't get blocked. So if you said something to get blocked, yeah. I mean, even that's kind of a weird take, but that's fine. Just be cool. Don't be weird. Let's see. Yeah. I hadn't worn the shirt quite yet, so I figured I would today while we're waiting. I will be taking a little break to eat food real quick. Treat myself a little bit today, so chat's gonna reset because I'm just gonna have it stay up. Let's see. Nope. Oh well, might as well fix this while I'm here. There we go. I guess while we're waiting, I can show, let's see. I've been up to my silliness. Oh, Gamble's retweeting. I'll show this. Oh. I did that to make sure I didn't accidentally show any work stuff on screen. I'm technically off today, but unfortunately I've got some stuff I have to get done. So I like that art a lot. So these are the Gamble retweets. So what I've gotten into today was last night before I went to bed. I was up late playing Veilguard, trying to finish that. And someone posted on the subreddit where's a better, there we go. Someone posted on the subreddit this trench coat that went up for sale. It's this Volante design. It's the same company that did if you remember the Turian jacket, I think from 2022, where it's like a winter jacket that literally has the like big swooping collar to kind of look like the Turian one. They posted this, I assume yesterday, a pre-order for this jacket. This jacket is $500. It's that's some dedication if you grab that. So that's cool, I guess. But what was interesting about it is when I posted a link to it in our Discord. Obviously it's a recreation of some type of this of the jacket that N7 was wearing in last year's blog. It's when I posted it in the Discord, the description that popped up was officially licensed BioWare Mass Effect N7 Commander Shepard jacket. The virtual course. There you go. Yeah. And this doesn't appear anywhere else. That's just cool. You know, it's a reference we haven't seen. Now, obviously, this is a third-party store. This jacket is also on the BioWare Gear store. If we look here, it's right here. And on here, it doesn't have that reference. In fact, on the on this store, let's see, where am I? On their store, they even have a completely different description. Oh, that's so funny. They already changed the description in here. Hold on, let me see if I can find something. Didn't they? Didn't I post a screenshot that this had a different description? It did. Oh, that's so funny. Let me it really is the 2021 gear store craziness all over again. Well, up Caged. So wow, okay, here, let me pull it up. I want to make sure I do have some things I want to make sure don't show, just to be safe. Okay, we're good. That is so funny. Let me see, where is it? Yeah. Oh man, people like me must be making their lives hell over there. So now it just says this is on the Volante website, with a longer trench length silhouette, N7 trench coat is more a jacket, is more than a jacket. It's a statement. Well, it used to say that, and then it said Whether you're patrolling city streets or making a galaxy a better place, this coat gives you the iconic N7 look with the style that says, "Let's get to work," as Commander Shepard would say. "We fight or we die, but we look great either way," which obviously Shepard never said. So just like with the gear store thing a couple years ago, if we're being honest, while I am under the impression that even these third party, but even the gear store, which is a third party to BioWare, it's their gear store isn't run by themselves. I am under the impression they have to get like approval to post that stuff, and so it's just so funny that it already changed. That is so hilarious. And then obviously the gear store, they're not gonna make that mistake again. Yeah, I'm almost at the point of no return, so I still have a decent amount of time left caged, but I'm excited to check it out. I'm excited to finish. My issue is that I'm really struggling between knowing that my first playthrough of Veilguard, like I remember my first playthrough of Mass Effect, and I wish I would have like soaked it in more. And so I keep having to prevent myself in Veilguard from just burning through all the main missions. I'm trying to make sure I at least do all of the companion side missions as they come, and I'm starting to get to their final mission, so I'm starting to get that done. But like it's so hard because I just want to know I want to know how it ends. I'm very curious. But I suspect like if I could go back and play Mass Effect again for the first time, I would make myself gotcha. I mean, I feel like I know enough about what happens in Inquisition. I can at least appreciate what you know, the emotional punch, as you say, but yeah, maybe it won't be the same. But yeah, I'm trying to like I'm probably not gonna do all of the side stuff for each area. I find that stuff to be a little tedious, even though it's not that bad. I think it's actually pretty well designed compared to most game side missions. But I'm really trying to make sure I at least finish all of the main stuff for the companions, and I want to give myself the best chance for a good ending. Okay, food will be here soon. Okay, so that's good, and get rid of that. Yeah, I'm excited to finish that. But yeah, this stuff with the store, I mean, it's just funny that this has happened once again. It's just, I don't know. I think it's, I think there's some humor in it. Just like I think Kala had said and stuff like that. Like this stuff with it having the commander shut, like this is almost certainly them just putting keywords into some metadata to try to get, you know, the clicks up, especially for today when they know people are going to be looking for Mass Effect stuff today. I don't know. I think it's funny. But it is at the very least, me and some other people probably have their faces on a dartboard at BioWare of being like, stop seeing stuff where there isn't. Stop. And their third-party partners, they're probably like, hey, stop being creative. Just type what we tell you. You turds. See, if we want a reminder of the of what I'm talking about. Huh, that's fine. Again. Who is she? Hey, he's playing the game, and that's okay. Gamble's gonna gamble. The poster was extremely explicit. Yeah, let me pull up that video. We'll take a peek at that. I have to go pretty deep in the archive to find that video at this point. I have, let's see how many Mass Effect videos do I have now? So long as it doesn't invite negative comment. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Like, yeah. At the end of the day, let's see, I've got, how many videos are in the playlist now? 151 Mass Effect videos now. How you doing, YouTubes? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, do I not even show my dumb face in this one? That's probably for the best. Okay. So, let's see, when was this? In 2022, okay. This was the 2021 poster though, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't think about that. So in 2022, oh no, or well, when was it? Was it early 2022? It was. So they had in 7-Day 2021 that had this picture in it, and then a few months later they sold it as merch, and yeah, just Shepard and Shepard. Yeah, you may find some people who speak like different accents of English, or maybe it'd be like Shepherd, like Shepherd, and Shepherd, maybe. But yeah, I feel like most Americans would say Shepherd. So they put this poster up for sale a few years ago. You can still buy it. I have it. It's right here. They put this poster up, and I got screenshots of it, which are in this video that I made. But they initially had this description. Let's see where I want to get to it. Let's see, was this not, or was the, I don't think that's the original version, is it? Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, because sometimes PH has a P sound, sometimes it doesn't. Yep. English. What am I doing here? Let me see if I can find this product now. Actually. Do they even have this for sale anymore? They might not. Yeah, I'm guessing they don't even sell it anymore. Huh. That's funny. I didn't know they took that down. So I don't know what it says now. I thought I posted. I can't remember what it was, but at the end of the day, it was just saying something about how Shepard, and crew would continue uh, doing their thing, how they'd be trying to help the universe or the galaxy recover after the events of the Reaper War. And I remember that. Again, it's probably all just SEO stuff where they're just trying to get clicks, from Google searches and trying to get Google to put their result up at the top of the, everything. I don't know. It's fun to speculate until we have real info to go on. We're gonna speculate. That's what we're gonna do. And I think it's what someone said before. It's the whole idea of, as long as it's not harmful, then it's okay. I go into this completely, like, especially after last year, I've kind of accepted that more than likely we're not gonna be playing a Shepard again. We're probably gonna be dealing in a post Andromeda timeline and all of that. But do we? Okay, I'll look it up. I think we're definitely supposed to get a blog. I'm expecting it to be very minimal. I'm expecting the blog to be extreme. Like, I'm not expecting anything. I think after Mike and BioWare have like straight up said it's gonna be a quieter year, I don't think that they're doing some like, they're tricking us. I don't think they're joking. I suspect it really is going to be fairly minimal. That's why I'm not expecting this stream to be like 5 hours or whatever it was like last year. Let me look up. Oh gosh, back to I didn't realize the Discord has been around for long enough that we had that on here. Let me look it up. Gear store. Hey, someone's got to here it is. All right, here we go. Let's see. Really want to put the Discord on here. That's right, here it is. I have so what it said, the whole description, I'll just read it all because I highlighted the stuff that was. So what it said before, is Shepard's final quest may have ended the threat of the Reapers, but at great cost, including Earth itself. While Shepard and the survivors are left to pick up the pieces, fans are left wondering what's next. Then it said a Krogan and his 4-man team walk toward a Geth-shaped crater with the ship resembles the Normandy. Oh, that's right. With a ship that resembles the Normandy with SFX emblazoned on the side, which is the code name for the original Mass Effect. I swear it said something else. Maybe I'm just making stuff up at this point. I can't remember. Hey, I'm gonna go grab my food real quick. I'll have the mic up, but I'm not gonna eat on camera because that's gross. So let me do this. Okay. I don't want you guys to miss me while I eat, so I figure I could, there you go. Okay, it's gonna be at 9, so about 30 minutes. Cool. Oh, she on her? Okay, she's on her stream. That's fine. Yeah, I think she was saying that yesterday. That it was that's when they typically release it. Which I swear it was a little early last year, but I could be wrong. Yes, I am. I'm eating. What kind of interaction is this going to be? Kala. That's from a few years ago. I got really, really sick, and my eyes. I bust all the blood vessels in my eyes from throwing up so hard. So my eyes were beat like completely red. My entire eyes were red for. Yeah, I was blinded. They were red for what was it, like 2 or 3 weeks? My daughter used to call them my apple eyes because they were so red. But yeah, it was really, really bad. So that's why that's my logo. That's why my logo is my face with the red. Obviously, like I used like paint to put red eyes because it's not as apparent. Let me see if I can find the actual photos. Oh, oh God. Hold on. I found it. Oh my God, it is terrifying. Be prepared. It's probably gonna be huge. So yeah. You can see they were so bad. Yeah, it was bad times. Are you suggesting that's not appetizing? Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted. What do you mean, hero? Hey, look. Hey, if we want to see anything about Mass Effect before it comes out, you know where to look. After the game that gets really good rating. After a game that does good, it's gonna sell a ton of copies. They'll never do anything there again. Oh, that's not a real thing. Is it a Nexus thing? Mods? Well, there's a pleasant surprise. This is something I've been wanting for a really long time. A shepherd statue from Dark Horse. If it's of the same quality, if it's of the same quality as the last few, like the Rex and Tally and Liara I got, I'm really excited. It's those are really good. Oh, it's a one. Oh no, it's 1/6. So I think that's a little bigger than normal. Cool. Oh, nice. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've wanted. I will probably move this to the other screen and go ahead and drop my pre-order on this. Oh, and it has a helmet. Oh, you take the helmet off. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Sweet. That's exactly what I've wanted for so long. People who pick the default character need to be studied. Ugh. No coat. True. True. No coat. This coat? You mean the Commander Shepard coat? Yeah, I'll keep this open just in case they happen to post anything here. I didn't realize, and this is probably from 2022, but I didn't realize they had their banner changed way back when. Oh, I'm not eating anymore. Okay. Yeah, I've like added like disclaimers to this, trying to be like, hey guys, I actually don't really think this means much. By the way, I just want it to. Hey, it's in 7-day. I'm trying to make some kind of headway into the Mass Effect community. You gotta do what you gotta do. So like a part of me almost wants to wait to see if that actually I think they said it's only gonna be sold on Dark Horse, which is kind of a bummer because I don't have any discounts or anything there. Oh boy, $30 shipping. Oh my god. I mean, I'm buying it no matter what. Might as well. Why fight it? Okay, Shepard will be mine. Man, it looks so good. Let me see if there's any other new Mass Effect stuff that we haven't seen them post yet. That looks like the only new one. You know, I'm half tempted to get the, here, I'll show it. I'm like half tempted to get, I can't pay 250 bucks for it. But if that Tempest ever got cheaper, that'd be awesome. SR1 would be really cool. SR2 would be cool. See, I wish it was the SR2 with the Alliance paint. Oh, I didn't realize that those are all sold out. Never mind. But the Tempest, actually, I think the Tempest looks really cool. Yeah, that Shepherd looks awesome. Oh, YouTube's, I just saw what you, my bad. I had to turn on Vigil. So good. So good, so good, so good. I feel like one of those like news people who's like looking at like 15 different screens to see all the latest scoops. Paris is at Compulsion, seeing South of Midnight. I'm excited for that game. That game looks awesome. Hey, that Twitter's still like the best place to see like breaking news. Hey, we're probably about 5 minutes away. I'll keep refreshing the page here. I can't remember. I assume their blog will come out on the BioWare blog. But I can't remember. Did it come out on here last year? Okay, it didn't. So I probably don't need that up. Okay, nothing on there. 30 seconds. Watch them post at like 12:05, or it's 9:05, but 12:05 for me. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oops. So they make us wait. Yeah, that shepherd statue looks freaking dope. No new video, which I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting them to do a another trailer or something. I think that would be exactly the opposite of what they've said. They may do like some kind of they've done like some kind of hidden thing the last 2 years, so they may do something, but I can't imagine it leading to a trailer or something. I suspect it'll be, again, like what I'm mostly hoping for is 2022, where they had concept art, some statements from the team, and the Liara mass relay picture video sound thing. I've assumed that the whole like quieter thing was because they've kind of escalated every year, and if last year they did a trailer and a blog, then maybe this year people were gonna expect more. I'm assuming they were trying to get people to slow their roll a little bit and not expect more than last year, but we'll have to wait and see. I've also wondered if they could do something kind of quiet for N7 Day, but then at like the Game Awards or something, do a trailer, since that would be, you know, like a month and a half out from Veilguard's release, so it'd be a little more breathing room, but that's probably a big hopium. My order is confirmed. My shepherd will be here in like next year. The stuff I ordered last N7 Day just got here like in the last month, so can't remember if it does it have an expected ship date. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. And that shepherd statue, you can switch out the head to be a Paragon or Renegade Shepherd, and you have the helmet. That's pretty sweet. Ships in June to August of 25. So literally not till next year. Jeez. Man. It's interesting because the production run is that, like, it takes that long, because in theory they're only making 1,000 of them, and they'll definitely sell 1,000 of them. So you would think that they, I don't know, maybe they just straight up wait for all the orders and then use that money to pay for the materials and all of that stuff. Or is it just the head and helmet that's interchangeable? I'd be surprised if there was like a craggy, glowing-faced shepherd option. I think it's just the helmet. Yeah, it is. What's funny is that me posting that trench coat, what I'm noticing is it's getting more attention and comments and retweets from people who are just interested in the coat. They don't even recognize like the thing I'm pointing out, which is fine. That's probably for the best. Doing well, Murder Kitty. How are you? Let's see. Okay, so it was done at 4 p.m. last year. Back from coffee. Yeah, I was going to dig back and see when they started posting stuff last year. Was that 5? That's right. That was the... That was a good one, too. Here we go. They posted it last year at noon, so I'm assuming it'll be soon. I mean, I guess there's technically no guarantee of a blog. They could just do a tweet, I guess. I suspect people wouldn't be happy about that. Casey Hudson posted happy N7 day. Cool that he's still I'm gonna unrepost the IGN thing and repost the Dark Horse. I would prefer not to siphon people through IGN if I don't have to. You know, I bet it's taking them time because they're probably coordinating so many videos and interviews that they have to make sure everything gets posted at the same time. I'm sure it's not just some arbitrary thing that an intern has to hit a button on. Surely that's not it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. This might actually be the better. Yeah, the news isn't the place I want to be looking, probably. I probably want to be looking on here. So I think this is where the one was posted. Yeah, that's where it was posted last year. YouTube's on the Discord. I got that push from Xbox as well. Xbox is pushing out alerts to tell people to play Mass Effect today. Prepare for the unforgettable adventures in the groundbreaking Mass Effect trilogy. I think at one point the trilogy was on Game Pass. I can't remember if it still is or not. Though it may be on that the EA Play or whatever service. I want to look at something real quick. Yeah, there's a few people with this up, so they're definitely playing the I like to think that they're looking at streams, just waiting. Or that they got to the office today and Gamble had asked someone else, like, hey, did you write that that N7 Day blog? And they're like, what blog? Huh? What are you talking about? Just use ChatGPT. Copy the merch store thing. Just print that. That'll really get them going. It's worth considering that one day, years from now, this whole page will be full of, hopefully, Mass Effect stuff as it releases. Makes me jealous of Dragon Age to see all these things on here. Oh, here it is, I think. Just kidding. Veilguard console patch 1. That's cool that they have that. Is it that it's out today? Nice. Yep, I just saw that. Wow, okay. It's just a bunch of bug fixes, which is good. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, they're able to bring shit back, but cannot get the rights. That'd be interesting. Yeah. So it'd have to be like a new custom shop. I wonder if he was small enough and it was like a small enough thing at the time. If, because, yeah, all of, all of the, all the Mass Effect games were made under EA, right? So if they were smart and assuming they were using EA's legal when they did that stuff, they probably got the rights to like the Shepard's face was probably in perpetuity. But by the time it was Shepard's face, were they under EA? I thought that was just an exclusivity deal. I don't think they were under Microsoft. I could be wrong. EA acquired BioWare in 2007 in October. So it says Electronic Arts published Mass Effect 1. But it was a temporary exclusive. No, Microsoft Game Studio publisher. Huh. Well, either way, I'm just curious to they probably got the rights to his face for that one character in that one series. You would think in perpetuity. I mean, if they're still making merch with that face, I imagine they still have rights to it. You would think. Unless his, you know, contract didn't include, you know, maybe merch was in perpetuity, but the games wasn't, things like that. Yeah, it'd be interesting to, it'd be interesting to see how that all played out. The funny thing is that, you know, the more recent pictures of him, it would, the funnier thing would be is if they, you know, reacquired him to be Old Shepard. What's funny is a part of me wonders if they would delay the N7-day blog, knowing that Dragon Age was going to put out the patch tweet. Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at that wiki as well. So it released like a month and a half after they got acquired by EA. Or 2.5 months later. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that BioWare was under VG Holding Corporation with Pandemic Studios. Wow. But all their previous games were when they were still indie. Okay. So Baldur's Gate, Jade Empire. Huh. I mean, again, that's why, they've said that it's going to be a quieter in 7 Day, which is fine. But I'm a little surprised that like they were specifically referencing like, we don't want to get in the way of Dragon Age, because I really think it's like a, rising tide, all ships thing, but they're the ones that spend the millions of dollars a year on marketing. So again, I'm just expecting a relatively simple blog, probably something from Gamble, something from Gary, whatever that dude's name is, the CEO. Is he on here? Gary McKay. Probably something from him, something from Gamble, maybe some other devs, and then they'll announce like all that new merch, the jacket, the Shepherd statue, all the stuff on the BioWare gear store. And then, I mean, at this point, like the most I'm really hoping for is just some concept art, maybe something similar to the little slingshot off of Momentum, you would think. But it's also kind of that weird thing where like at this point, they've probably sold a large chunk of the Veilguard copies they're ever going to sell. So depending on how long they think that window is, if it's a couple weeks or a month or two, they really may try to stay out of its way for the when the bulk of the sales happen for the game. I think Veilguard will end up having a relatively long tail. Where I could see it be a game that sells well out the gate and then continues to sell pretty well for a while. Because I really think what's interesting about it is that Veilguard to me is a game that it's a kind of RPG we don't really get much anymore. Like the JRPGs and the Cyberpunks and the the Assassin's Creeds and all those games, RPGs to different degrees. I feel like are so much like more like heavier of experiences, where I feel like Veilguard is a game where there's a lot of content and it's a long game, but it's it's pretty easy to wrap your mind around it. Like I'm not really into the super deep, over the top systems and stuff, but I think Veilguard's kind of like as deep as you want it to be. I finally just in the last night or two, wrote down all of the things that each companion can detonate and apply, and then everything that Rook can detonate and apply, and tried to figure out my like best, my best, companion setup. For my playstyle, it's been Harding and Nev. Okay, yeah, for my warrior class or whatever, when I have Harding and Nev, one of us can apply something that another one can detonate at like any given time. And I think I can always do either ice or fire, or maybe physical as well. I can't do necrotic damage. I'm also level like 30 something now, and so I'm getting to the point where I've seen like other people talk about how it's getting to the point where you're just you can like just wipe out a whole group of enemies extremely quickly. Like I fought a dragon as part of a companion quest, and that was fairly easy. So it really does, man. Like I'm not trying to throw shade at people, but some of those reviews I saw, one in particular, where they were like, the enemies are sponges, you know, bullet sponges. I'm just like, man, you must not be like, you know, you need to upgrade your gear by finding dupes. You need to upgrade it at, you know, at the lighthouse. You need, you know, you switch it out, try to get synergies going with yourself and with your companions. But like, if you get past, and I'm about halfway. I've seen the mission list because I wanted to know where the point of no return was. I'm a few missions away from the point of no return, which appears to be a little past the halfway point, or like in the last third of the game, from what I can tell. I didn't look too deep. I didn't want spoilers. And I find it hard to believe that you got to the end of this game and we're still experiencing like bullet sponges. Like maybe in the final missions or something, the level goes up or something. I don't know, but I don't know. The skill ups review in particular, I've seen a few people say that either from the footage or from the way he talked about the game, they're like, we're pretty sure he didn't upgrade his gear. That he may have used he may have used non-upgraded gear the whole game, which obviously would have. And the main reason you wouldn't upgrade your gear is if you don't know the system is there, or if you don't do enough side things where you find the stuff that you need to upgrade the vendor at the lighthouse that upgrades your gear. And I could definitely see that these reviewers, whether they just, you know, didn't give the game a chance or they're just trying to rush through it or whatever, you wouldn't be very encouraged to go around and and find the stuff you have to find to upgrade the upgrade vendor. Therefore, you wouldn't upgrade your gear. Therefore, even if you're finding dupes of it, it still wouldn't be as good. And by the end of the game, you would, you know, maybe you'd feel underpowered. But I've seen a lot of people saying that they straight up are raising the difficulty in late game because they're killing things too quickly. I forget who it was. There was someone who, maybe it was on Kind of Funny. They were saying like, I was intentionally like kiting the boss around because I wanted to hear what they had to say before I killed them. Like I would just kill them instantly if I went hard at them. So, and I'm starting to notice that as well, that like some of the fights you know, if there's dialogue happening, I kind of need to like hold off and make sure I don't kill them in the first 10 seconds of the fight. Because with my current setup, I can basically like stun lock most enemies and just beat them down pretty bad. And I have enough armor and health that even when they hit me, it doesn't really do much. Like I used to have like healing things on some of my characters. On the companions, yeah, I got rid of them because I don't even need them anymore. They're making us wait for this one. Oh, that's funny. When I search for BioWare bought by EA, it has the October 11th, 2007 EA blog about them buying BioWare. Whoa. That's pretty interesting. Blog? Maybe they're... Oh no, they did. It is just gonna be a blog. No, this is all it's gonna be. No. Oh no. I was joking. I didn't mean it. I thought it would at least be like a typical blog. Let's see. Hi, everyone. November 7th has arrived once again, and as always, we're grateful for the opportunity to celebrate all things Mass Effect. This year is a little different, as we just launched Dragon Age the Veilguard as a studio, so purposefully we're keeping things a little lighter as we celebrate the launch of the game. Speaking of which, you may notice a small treat from the Mass Effect team in the Dragon Age the Veilguard. If you check out a new chest inside the lighthouse, that's cool. There's some cool new merch in our BioWare store, and we have partnered with No Man's Sky and Destiny 2 to bring back a couple fun cross promos in those games. Be sure to check out the social channels for all the details. Although we are a little quieter this year, we couldn't be more excited for what's to come. No. Yeah, I had a feeling. I agree. I expected at least a blog. I didn't think that they would just do a social media post. But yeah, let's well, here, let's do this. Let's check out let's see whatever that is. Let me make sure I've updated the new patch. I don't think there's any risk of spoilers. But you know, I am fairly late in the game, so just heads up, I guess. Oh, that's so funny. That's what I'm thinking. That chest may. I'm assuming it's gonna be some like N7 armor or something, but we can we can do it live. We can see. Let me make sure it's the right game updating. Nope. Give me Veilguard update. Let's see how long it is. It shouldn't be a big one. There shouldn't be much. 2 gigs. Yeah, that'll download quick for me. Man, what a bummer. As I was sitting here, I was like, this is like, I wonder if it's gonna end up being something pretty small. Now, what I've said before, something to keep in mind, is that it's pretty likely that we won't have to wait until next November to get more Mass Effect info. That's what I'm saying. I bet it's a Mass Effect armor set or something. Yeah. I suspect most people who are excited about N7 Day are probably playing, but that could be a problem. But I think it's pretty likely that we'll start getting blogs about Mass Effect like next year. I think YouTube's, I don't know if it was privately or in the Discord, we were talking about how May is the 25th anniversary for BioWare or whatever. So again, some spoiler warnings here. I don't think there's going to be anything too bad here. Okay, no, I'm already here. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the map. Oh, why something? There's like combat music. Is yeah, it is. But is that because of the strike, you think? Oh, I know why. I thought I had combat music. It's because I have the Mass Effect soundtrack going in the background. I think it was Mass Effect combat music. Let's see. Unless that patch is supposed to... I just saw someone say that they think the patch itself might be... See if I have anything new unlocked. I don't see anything in there. Double check, make sure it's not like a decoration. Let's see. Check Mummy's room back here.
I'm still weirded out by this thing.
I guess it could just be out in the middle of everything. I don't see it in here. Oh. I guess this chest got lost in the fade and someone shepherded it to our doorstep. Is it just me, or does the armor look somehow familiar, like something an old friend would wear? Spectre of Battles Past. Yeah. Okay, it's appearance stuff, so I have to go back and to my room. Well, let's check it out. I know, Jub Jub. They can't help themselves, man. Where is it? See, I think there was 2 clothing items. There we go. There we go. That's more. Oh, it's the jacket. That's kind of cool. I'll give him that. What? I can't hear you, Freezy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give them credit. They really did try to make it. It is like the right shape and stuff. It's funny. Is this where we go ultra desperate mode and we start like looking really close at all of the like, oh, what is the striped shirt? It's the what's this little thing? Oh, that's the never mind, that's the little sword, little dagger. What about the shoes? Does it say Shepherd will return on the shoes? Huh. Well, like I said, they warned us vehemently that there wasn't going to be much today. Let's see. So if I have to be totally frank, I only blame myself if I expected more. I think it was probably a missed opportunity. I don't disagree. I will always assume, for better or worse, that the giant multinational, company, in theory, knows more about this stuff than we do. And maybe we're just blinded by fandom and what we want. I think it's okay to be underwhelmed or disappointed or whatever. What is annoying is that you know there's going to be people who are going to be mad, and that sucks. Like, that's pointless, at least in my opinion. Let's see. Posting those screenshots. The warning. Yeah. I mean, it's good. Like, if they wouldn't have said anything and I went into this expecting at least like a little blog or something, then I probably would have been legitimately mad. I probably would have been pretty pissed. Honestly. I don't think that's really justified. I think they don't owe us anything, and at some point we just have to hope that the game even comes out. If you're being extremely pessimistic, I guess. But it's one of those things that makes you hope that we won't be waiting a whole nother year for any info about the next game. So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I have to admit, there is the tiniest part of me that is kind of hoping that maybe here in the next couple hours, Gamble will be like, oh, I forgot to show, we forgot to show you this. And it'll just be like a piece of concept art, or he's done that before. Like with last year with the N7 poster that had the bar scene in the middle. He could post something like that later today. So if you are completely desperate to see, to not completely give up hope on anything today, I would say that's a slight possibility. They put out a tweet telling people how to get that stuff. That's funny. It's literally right in the middle of the whole thing. Though maybe some of those reviewers who, maybe didn't play the game very thoroughly would miss it. But, well, huh. Well, I guess I can get back to work. I do have stuff to do. So, I'll still be doing a podcast. I'll do an updated Hypecast. Especially if anything else comes out, I'll do one regardless. I will be surprised if N7 Legend wants to do a reaction podcast to this. I think maybe I can convince him to do a show just to talk about where we're at. I don't know if he's playing Veilguard or not. So maybe if we do a podcast, it's going to be more about that and how the post Veilguard, how we're feeling about everything. So be on the lookout for that. I'll do a video about this. So again, I'm gonna wait until later today to make sure no other little tidbits sneak out, but we'll see. No problem, Chub. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry that the post stream, the after stream is shorter than before anything came out, but you know, that's where we're at. So here's hoping we get more info. I bet in May we get a full production announcement. I wouldn't be surprised if over the summer we get some kind of update, and then next in 7 day I'm thinking will be probably pretty significant, but that is a year away, so we will see. Regardless, thanks for hanging out and tolerating me eating, and then we'll be back to it. After I finish the Veilguard, I'll do a review. And I may play it on stream a little bit after I'm done. If there's some side stuff I can load an old save to do. But I'll be around. We have Stalker 2 coming up, Indiana Jones coming up. There are games coming that I am curious or excited about. So we'll have stuff to talk about and stuff to play. Have a good rest of your N7 day. Happy N7 day. Go spend your $200 on a Shepherd statue. Bye-bye.